Join me today as I challenge myself to erase limiting beliefs using the powerful neurographic drawing techniques. Can I really transform my mindset on paper? Let's find out. In today's video, we are diving into the transformative world of neurographic drawing and how it can help you break free from your limiting beliefs. Many of us struggle with self-doubt, negative thoughts that hold us back, and these can all creep up on us when we're trying to pursue our goals or make important decisions, making us feel like we're not good enough or that we'll never succeed. They can be so ingrained in our minds that we start to believe that they're true, and that's when the trouble starts. When we let those beliefs dictate our actions, we end up playing it safe and staying in our comfort zones and never really expanding to our full potential. We might even start to feel like we're stuck or that there's no way out. We're just in a rut. But I'm here to tell you that there is a way out, and it starts by becoming aware of these limiting beliefs. The first step to overcoming them is to acknowledge that they exist. It sounds simple, but it's incredible how often we deny these thoughts, hoping that they'll just go away on their own. But they don't, and we really have to confront them head on. So by acknowledging the beliefs, we can start to detach from them and see them for what they are. They're just thoughts, they're not facts. And when we separate ourselves from these thoughts, then we can start to challenge them and to question their validity and rewrite our minds to a more empowering belief. Our minds are so incredibly powerful, and they can be our greatest allies or our worst enemies. It's up to us to decide which side they'll be on. So by recognizing negative self-talk and self-doubt, all of that holds us back, then we can start to shift our mindsets and focus on strengths and abilities that will allow us to unlock our full potential. So before we jump into our drawing today, I want to share with you some of the tools that I use specifically to gain clarity about my limiting beliefs, especially those that hang around on the subconscious level. The first is stream of consciousness writing. So there are many versions of stream of consciousness writing. I consider like morning pages processes that are discussed by author Julia Cameron in her book, The Artist's Way. She encourages writing 3 full pages of whatever flows through your mind as a way of releasing it. This is a lovely way to identify the thoughts that are hanging around below the surface. Or you can consider the words in 2 minutes process that's predominantly used in the Neurographic method. Words in 2 minutes has you identify the topic, say a topic of money or finance as an example, and then you write for a period of 2 minutes, putting on paper any words or thoughts associated with your topic. These processes can help us to excavate through what might be standing in our way and keeping us inside that comfort zone. So taking these thoughts, we can use our own body to help us identify what is true. But how do we do that? So I want to show you several assessment methods that I use, and then we'll do a little experiment to see if neurographic drawing can really transform limiting beliefs. So let's talk a little bit about the energy of the body and how it never lies. So I have used throughout my life a variety of methods for assessing my subconscious beliefs and thoughts, how my body responds to different maybe supplements or foods, anything that my body has a message for me about. And I do this with applied kinesiology testing. Now, self-testing with applied kinesiology can be practiced in a number of different ways. It's all about the body's energy being read by you. So we can do that with a sway test. Here's an example of a sway test. We begin by asking ourselves yes or no questions that we know the answer to. So for instance, my name is Lori, and you can see how my body moves forward. Or if I ask my name is Bob, my body moves backwards because my name is not Bob. I'll show you from a different perspective. My name is Lori. My name is Bob. So here is the O test. Taking your two fingers, I want you to press them together and bring your other in and interlock them around, just like that. And I'm gonna say, show me yes, and pull. It's nice and strong. Show me no, and they come apart. My name is Lori. Nice and strong. My name is Bob, and they come apart. So now that we've identified a limiting belief, let's do a simple exercise that you can easily replicate to help you visualize and dismantle your limiting beliefs. By the end, I hope that you will see that neurographic drawing is a powerful tool. And by using simple drawing techniques, we can tap into our subconscious, bring those hidden beliefs to the surface, making them easier to recognize and release. This process allows us to reprogram our minds with a more empowering thought and pave the way for positive changes, pave the way for our manifestations to occur. So, now a little demonstration. So, my limiting belief has to deal with I deserve to receive money. My name is Lori. Yes. My name is Bob. No. I deserve to receive money. No. One more time. I deserve to receive money. No. Let's make a visual representation of this statement. I deserve to receive money. So I'm going to take a piece of paper. I'm going to take my pen or pencil, marker, whatever I'm working with, and I'm going to channel my energy through the tip of that pencil with that statement, I deserve to receive money, and I'm going to let it go. That is my visual representation of I deserve to receive money. So, in order to release the limiting belief surrounding this statement that I deserve to receive money, I'm going to start with my neurographic lines. And I'm going to neurograph each line, pulling it to the edge of the paper. Remember, a neurographic line does not follow any repetitive pattern, goes where we don't expect to see it. So the movement of each line is different. Now that we have all the lines stretched to the edges of the paper, we're going to come in anywhere the lines cross, and we're going to round, smoothing the conflict of those sharp angles. So when we drew the lines to the edges of the paper, in effect, we were dissolving that limiting belief. With our rounding, we're removing any other conflict that we have surrounding that limiting belief. I think it's important to pay attention to our thoughts and our emotions and sensations in our body as we do this rounding process. It gives us information and clues. For example, right now, my heart is like racing, which is surprising to me. But at the same time, it's like I am walking outside of my comfort zone. So, in walking outside of my comfort zone, I'm actually producing anxiety for myself. It's not comfortable to walk outside of what we know to be comfortable and true in our world and embrace something that's totally different. There might be experiences or thoughts, stories that we tell ourselves about our limiting beliefs that are in conflict with what we are creating here. Now, there's many, many methods out there that somebody can tap into to be able to release limiting beliefs. I happen to like the drawing process. It speaks to my inner artist. It gives me the fluid and the creativity and the feedback. And the beauty of it is, once I get everything rounded, which I pretty much have now, I can come back and I can test my statement again. So, my O-ring, my name is Lori, nice and strong. My name is Bob, comes apart. I deserve to receive money. Strong. It is strong now, and it has changed. That is the power of neurographic drawing. Now, please understand, this is only a component of the complete neurographic process. It's powerful, but there's so many more powerful steps. So I invite you to follow along in some of my future videos where we explore the different parts of those steps. We go through a full drawing, a full release, so that we can actually move from releasing the limiting beliefs into the full process of manifestation. So now you've seen how neurographic drawing can really shift our mindsets and eliminate limiting beliefs, empowering us to pursue our goals with confidence. So if you found this technique helpful, I certainly invite you to like, comment, and share. But more importantly, I'd love for you to join me in future videos because this is only a small component of Neurographica as a process and a method. And there's so much more that we can use with the method to expand and evolve our manifestation process.